Alrighty, welcome back to Magic Titans. I know that this stream is also largely unannounced. We are working on a more fixed schedule. When Adrian gets back from Nova, I think he and I are going to settle on Sunday afternoon, evening time, probably, Pacific. So whatever that means for you. But for now, I'm just trying to get reps in, get ready for this upcoming Creator Showdown next Saturday. Still trying to get ready for Standard. Been messing around with some decks. I'm going to try playing some Domain matches today. Let me know if there's something else you want to see. We could play some Modern. Adrian and I have been chatting about the new Modern meta. A lot has changed. Nadu is entirely gone, and Grief being gone really alters the landscape of what is playable. Period. Things like Necro Dominance, Scam, entirely gone. Yawgmoth looks different. Living End is essentially dead without Grief. Same with Goryo's Vengeance. So, yeah, things are totally shaken up. Energy's on top, but there are some very strong counters to Energy. I think Tron is going to take over as a compelling archetype to face down against Energy. Yawgmoth is on the rise. There's a lot going on. I'm hoping Amulet Titan comes up, because I just want to play Amulet Titan. But, yeah, it's a complicated world out there in Modern. Smarter people than me are going to figure out that meta. In the meantime, I'm going to be small-brained, and we're going to play some Standard today. I'll be streaming just for a few hours, and then I got to head over to the studio for Sig Monday. I'm producing, I think it's Lindsay against Brian. So there you have it. I do now have copyright-free music, I think. So we could try that out. Just have something in the background while we're jamming some games. Let me know if the volume's all right on things like this. I'm gonna switch over to the game. All right. Let's get we have Domain Ramp picked out. Let's get some games underway and get today started. Started the day with crossword puzzles and a breakfast with friends. It was nice. It's like our weekend routine now. We won't normally be streaming on Mondays in the middle of the day, because jobs, etc. But today's Labor Day, so I might as well toil away and labor. No, I'm happy to be here playing Magic. It's a good time. Let me turn down the music a bit. I can't really tell. Cool. We have a good opening hand here. We'll just run out of Lush Portico. Removal's good. We'll leave that on top. Cavern naming Lizard. Oh, we're against an aggro deck. Okay. Leyline Binding was a good keep. Or not Leyline Binding. Get Lost on top was a good keep. We'll play Swamp for the purposes of Domain. We now have 3 basic land types, meaning Leyline Binding costs 3. Let's see what they do here. This Hired Claw in Draft was quite good. I don't know if it's Standard playable, but I've seen people playing decks like this. Oh, I shouldn't have let them attack. That was a mistake. Oops. Because I let them attack, the Hard Claw deals the damage, which means they're going to have Lizards that come in bigger. Or they'll just play Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. I don't mind this at all. They take my single piece of removal rather than my duplicated ramp pieces. Makes sense to me. I see no reason to play out the Cavern. I'm just going to cast a Heaped Harvest here. We are missing Island and Mountain. We have an Island in hand, so I'm going to get a Mountain. We'll just pass it over. Yeah, this Rakdos Lizard deck. I'm not I'm not sure this can compete. This deck doesn't seem to be doing powerful enough things. It's not as explosive as the Gruul deck in terms of aggro. And I don't think it matches up super well with the more mid-rangey decks in the format right now, namely Golgari. I think the Golgari deck is very hard to beat. Laughing Jasper, you're going to try to take my cards in upkeep. That's fine. You still have to pay for them, right? Yeah, you can spend mana of any type to cast them, but you'll still have to pay for my very expensive spells on your aggro budget. Okay, so we can have 5 mana here, which means we can play Heaped Harvest and crack another Heaped Harvest. Sounds good to me. I think that's a plan. Do colors matter here? Probably not. We will go get an island just for completion's sake and pass it over. What they get here matters. They got a plains. Okay, well, bad beats for them. We're just looking to draw any action here at all. We have all of the mana. We'll be at 8 mana next turn. Did they reveal? Oh, another Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. I'm honestly half expecting this royalty-free playlist to not be royalty-free, and we're gonna get copyright striked on this, or claimed, or whatever. But I'm willing to try it. I'm out here forging a path through this streamer landscape. Gev's pretty good. All their stuff's gonna be bigger. I'll take 6 and then gain 3. Let's go get a forest. That is a very good draw. Yep. Yeah, that's excellent. We're just gonna tap out for that. Okay. I think Lockdown as our enchantment makes sense. Herd Migration for sorcery. Get Lost for instant. And then for land, I want one of these Surveil lands. I don't think it matters which. Just take Mortuary. That's a huge hit. Big tempo play. Refill my hand. I don't need more lands. I'll put that in the bin. Pass it over. I imagine they have targeted removal. They hit... they got to exile 2 cards. They hit Up the Beanstalk and Heaped Harvest. They don't want to cast either of those. I think Jasper Flint's just not good in this matchup. Oh, they are casting Up the Beanstalk to draw. Probably looking for a Go for the Throat. They need some kind of removal. And if they're digging and they don't have an answer to Atraxa, this game might just be over. Next turn, I can temporary lockdown to take out the Bat and Gev. Vine Lasher. Yeah, that's not going to do it. So I will essentially Wrath them with temporary lockdown. Gain 7 life back to 20 with Atraxa. We got more removal just as kind of further pressing our advantage here. This is going to be brutal. Sure. Yeah, maybe I should have pre-combat lockdown. It's fine. I gain the 7 life either way, which is really all that matters. Their clock. My clock on them isn't relevant as much as the life gain. Running out of white sources. We'll play Archive. Another sweeper. Oh, you're gonna get this because of Jasper. I will leave it on top. Does this get untapped? No, tapped. Okay, so I can't just go get a plains and cast Get Lost. This is fine. This was a good turn. You get my lockdown. It's not really usable. Sure, another Vine Lasher. You'll play land, I'll take 2. Sure. That's pretty good. I don't think that deck is playing any Wraths. I'll make a white, red, black, double green. Archangel with double kicker. Spending all of this mana. I will kill the Vine Lashers with the Archangel, and then I can Leyline Binding or Get Lost Jasper Flint. I'm just going to Leyline Binding him. Seven in the air, up to 29. This game's pretty over. Oh, hey, what's up, Mitchell? Yeah, this game's pretty over. That deck doesn't play sweepers. It's an aggressive lizard deck. It's just trying to kill me quickly. I don't think they play any sweepers at all. Go to their end step. Take their second copy of Jasper. Alright, sideboarding. I think Archangels are quite good. Elspeth's Smite is also probably pretty good. I like my Wraths and my single target removal. Jace is probably pretty bad in this matchup. So I just take out 3 more cards, and then I don't think I care about Cutzel. I don't love Negate in this matchup. Lockdowns are good. Necropsy is probably just too expensive for this matchup. It's 4 mana kill 1 thing here. I think, in fact, I would rather have a Frillback than another. Oh, no. 60 cards. Great. Okay. Not bad. This silly heart thing in the bottom right of YouTube chat makes it really hard for me to read the most recent comment. Okay. This hand's fine. It's a little slow. It's kind of a mystery hand with Up the Beanstalks. They do have a turn 1 play. Not great. Ooh, I need to work my way up to double white. Let's start with Mortuary. Don't need an Atraxa. I need lands. We'll play Cavern of Souls up the Beanstalk next turn, which means we are no closer to double white except for Archangel of Wrath. That's a little tough. If they pump the Lizard here, the Hired Claw, we're in good shape. It means they have nothing else to do. They don't. I imagine Gev is coming down. No, Flamecash Gecko. Oh, Flamecash Gecko into Gev would be the worst case for me. Deep Cavern Bat's fine. I don't really care what they take here. If I were them, I would take Temporary Lockdown. Oh no, they took Leyline Binding. Odd. Is Forest meaningfully different from Cavern of Souls? No, I think Name Angel on Cavern of Souls gets us closer to casting anything. Okay. Alright. We might just get run over here, but that's fine. Second main. Sure. I think it's so funny that Bloomburrow was a relatively low power set, but somehow we have two essentially limited decks in standard right now. We have this Lizards pile, this Rakdos Lizards pile, and then Gruul Prowess has shifted more towards Mice from Bloomburrow. Yeah, you can duress me. Here, you take the lockdown. Yeah, aggro does love a low power set. And I think some of the aggro tools in... Oh, they take second Beanstalk. Okay. I think some of the aggro tools in Bloomburrow were genuinely pretty good. We have a choice here between Hedge Maze Play Nothing and Forest Heaped Harvest. I think that's just always the better play. We'll get a Plains here. And I don't think we're dead on board. We have 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. You could pump it for 8. That would put me to 5. I think we're fine. They get to draw again off a Fireglass Mentor. Even just one untapped land of any color would be pretty great to cast Archangel of Wrath with 1 kicker. What is this? Oh, they get to hand attack me. Okay. So Redacted is building a Boros Soldier tokens deck. Any cards I would recommend? Yeah, so if you take a look at some of the Boros Convoke lists right now, it's still a top meta deck, and I think with Duskmourn it's getting even more tools. We've seen the Wandering Emperor creature with Flash and gives your whole team double strike that has Convoke. So there's definitely... this is an archetype that's going to be around for a while. You obviously want the Wilds of Eldraine Immodane's Recruiter. That card's just not okay. It's very, very strong. And I would look at things like... Do I want this? I'm going to fetch anyway. It doesn't matter. Leave it on top. You'll want things like the 5-mana Convoke Knight. Knight. I should know the name of this card. Let me play this turn, and then I will pull up the name of that card. Let's fetch. I am missing Mountain, which was on top of my deck. There's an argument for fetching Plains there. It's almost definitely the correct play. Herd Migration, okay. What represents the most damage here? Hired Claw represents 3? It's an awkward play, but we're in an awkward spot. Knight Errant of Eos is the 3-mana 3/3, isn't it? Oh, it is Knight Errant of Eos. That is the card. There you go. If you're playing specifically soldiers, the 1-in-a-white flash soldier that makes a 1/1 soldier is very good. Essentially, you're building a variant of the Boros Convoke deck, which it's a great deck. It's been tier 1 for quite a while. All right, we died. Too slow. Don't think we changed anything in the sideboard here. Alright, 3 lands, we can cast Beanstalk, we can cast Sun, we can eventually cast Sunfall. This is a fine hand. We only have 2 land types for Leyline Binding, so it's going to be very expensive, but I think this is definitely keepable. And that deck plays a fair amount of hand attack, so we don't want to mulligan too aggressively, run out of cards. See what we have on top. It's a mountain. Mountain's a 4th land. I think it's fine. I'll just leave it. There are some versions of Domain from before Bloomborough that were running Cornucopia, I believe. Maybe immediately after Bloomborough. It's a tough card to make work. It is ramp. Ooh, let's get another land type. Play Beanstalk, draw, and pass. So let's pull up this Cornucopia. So this is from the vault. Whoop. Whenever you cast a spell that's 1 or more colors, you gain a life, and it taps for a mana. But you only do it once a turn, and it's a 3-mana mana rock. So I think, just generally speaking, it's a little slow. For that same 3 mana, you could play Heaped Harvest, which ramps you 1 now, ramps you another 1 when you crack the food. Or you're playing a Sweeper for 3 mana. The fact that 3 mana Sweepers exist now is wild, but this is the state of Magic in 2024. Okay, we could play a tapped Surveil land, or we could play Forest and Heaped Harvest. I think that's the play. I think we're ramping into Haymakers that they can't keep up with. We will get a white source so that I can cast my spells next turn. Yeah, I guess there have been 3-mana Wraths in the past. Like, Anger of the Gods was a 3-mana Wrath with a huge downside. Nowadays we have 3-mana Wraths that are either conditional or... That's fine, we have Leyline Binding for that. They're either conditional or have a very minor downside. Now with upside. Yeah, essentially now we have 3-mana Wraths with upside. Okay, so Leyline Binding costs... I have 3 land types, so it's going to cost 3, yeah. And then we have Elspeth's Smite, or we cast Angel of Wrath with no kicker. Can't cast Sunfall. I think Leyline Binding for 2. I don't want a Fabled Passage. And take the draw is the play here. We'll take the Forge. Take some more Vine Lasher damage. This is fine. We're going to heal up a lot. We can crack Keep Harvest here, and then Archangel of Wrath double kicker next turn. Yep, that's a give. Oh, you'll take... Okay. You'll take the Archangel, I imagine? Not just Sunfall. It's fine. Yep, we take Sunfall. So now we do the opposite. We Archangel, we get... It's all gonna work out. We are missing Island. Let's get an Island. Alright. We'll cast with both kickers. White, black, white, red, and 1. And 1. There we go. I will pay 2 life, forgive. Don't want your things to be huge. Don't need another land. Now we have a lifelink blocker. I think this game's all but wrapped up. Yep. Alright. Easy first match of the league. I think I am definitely much more comfortable playing this domain deck than I was playing the Orzhov value deck, and I really don't like the current iterations of Golgari. I think the value piles are just too all over the place and too top deck dependent. I know it's generically powerful, I just really don't like playing the deck. That's a keep. Man, that 3-mana Wrath that's coming out in Duskmourn is just wild. Yeah, we'll leave that. Talk about 3-mana Wraths with upside. We can flip the Herd Migration or up the Beanstalk. I'm going to go for Beanstalk. Great. We have a 3rd untapped land. Not bad. Alright, that's too many lands. We gotta cool it with the lands now. Gonna get a black here, I think, to work towards Deadly Cover-Up, and then Herd Migration. Does it only get basics or basic type? No, only basics. I don't know if this deck runs 2 swamps. Oh, what's up, Willow? Rats like that remind you of Settle the Wreckage, in that they traumatize people? Or, like, what do you mean rats like that remind you of Settle the Wreckage? Because the only thing I can think of from Settle the Wreckage is no one wants to play creatures. What is this deck? What am I playing against? Oh, is this that desert combo deck? Right, but the whole concept of just don't attack with all your creatures means that you are very... Oh, I do play two swamps. I think I'm still gonna get... it's too large. I think I'm still getting a mountain. Or an island. I'm gonna go mountain. The whole idea that, like, you just can't ever attack with all your creatures means that creature decks are inherently extremely disadvantaged to combo decks or just planeswalker control piles. I don't... My opponent's not doing anything. What is this standard land deck? What is going on? Still not doing anything. I get my second black source. I think I need something proactive. I have plenty of removal. They're gonna kill me with fish one at a time. Okay. Sure. That is a game plan. Kept it on top, okay. Another lockdown. Fish number... Oh! No, they would rather draw a card. Alright, their deck does do something other than just make fish, so that's good. I think this is that Deserts deck. I just never paid enough attention to that Deserts deck to know what it does. Oh, is this red-green Dino Discover They just have drawn very poorly? Is that what's going on? That might be what's going on. One day I'll draw a card that's relevant. There! It's tomorrow. That day is tomorrow. A fish? Yeah, so Sam, I just don't know if the world needed Settle the Wreckage V2. I don't, like... That card was pretty universally panned as being bad for the format. My hand's gonna be way over full. Let's see what we spin. We definitely want Hurt Migration. Backup Atraxa is good. That puts me to 8 cards in hand. Honestly, I think we're good with just that. The rest go on the bottom. And then I could Leyline Binding, but no targets. Ditch a Heaped Harvest. Alright, 3 for 1 incoming.
I hardly know how to begin.
Alright. They got there. So I have 7 cards to their 3. Feels pretty good. Maybe I was supposed to get rid of Temporary Lockdown there. I have a sensation that this is Gruul Discover Dinos. Yet they haven't played anything, so hard to say. Yes, this is definitely the Dino deck. They must have plotted this earlier and I just missed it. Oh, we got the big boy. They're popping off. Oh, they hit a Roxanne. Interesting. We will binding the Carnosaur. Negate is a dead card. Maybe I wasn't supposed to binding and I was just supposed to deadly cover up. That's probably true. There's options here, but I think we just Herd Migration. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. Herd Migration and then pretend to hold up Get Lost. Might draw Get Lost. This just gives me the most options. Probably should have left that blue for negate. These block well. I imagine they're just going to cast another big discover creature next turn. So I would like to hold on to Deadly Cover Up. After mistakenly casting Leyline Binding. Yep, here it comes. Oh, am I just dead to Terror the Peaks? Man, should have held up blue. I'm gonna have to play better on Saturday. Terror the Peaks and Spinewood Armadillo. I might just be dead. But if I live, I get to exile all their Terror of the Peaks. So that's cool. Powerful line. Do people play Italian Standard? There were some builds, but I think it's much less prevalent. This would be a deck to play it in, is the red-green Discover Dinos deck. A second Smuggler's Surprise. Oh, I think I'm dead. Yeah, I feel dead. Man, if I just held up blue, I won the game. Thought Negate was a dead card. Alright. We're learning. Jace is bad. Temporary Lockdown is a dead card. Negates and Disdainful Strokes are both pretty good. Go big to match them with Nissa. What matchup is Cutzel for? Is there some imagined control matchup? Nobody plays control. Power greater than its toughness. Do I have creatures that are power greater than their toughness? No? What? It's just opponents can't cast spells during my turn. I don't... Sure, yeah. Terra Sunder's 4 mana, exile anything. Seems fine. There's nothing else really screaming out to me here. We'll go with it. Well, okay. Well, okay. Alright, Mitchell. In my defense, I don't really think the current iterations of Domain are control decks. They're ramp decks that can roleplay as control when needed. Like, against aggro, you have to be more controlling than them, or they run you over. But this deck plays a sum total of 4 counterspells, 3 of which are in the sideboard, right? Like, I wouldn't think of it as a control deck. It just plays removal while you ramp. Hedge Maze. I think I need lands. That's a tough call. I really want that card, but I need lands more. You control their board state in the same way that a mid-range deck does, where you just don't let them run out of control. That is exactly what I want right there. That forest. We have forest, heaped harvest into nothing. We've ramped into nothing, but that's why I was sad to see this Archangel go. What do we need here? We're missing red and black. Let's get started on double black. Oh, what's up, King Boomy? Thanks for the kind words. Just hanging out on a holiday, playing some Magic, listening to some tunes. I shouldn't have played land before drawing. Ooh, that's quite good. We'll finish off domain. We don't have double white. We need double white more than anything. Oh, sick, Ilanth. You're taking Synthesizer to your store championship? I think it's a very meta-dependent deck. It has a good enough proactive game plan that left alone, if they're not sideboarding against it, you are nice. You're winning every time. But there's enough enchantment and artifact hate in the meta right now that the deck can stumble sometimes. When is the next Magic Titans video? Great question. We recorded a recap of Gen Con, but I think at this point that video is probably not coming out. 246. I think we're just ramping. We've tried to avoid spell table after the early days. These unlocked MTGO accounts are going to help us tremendously. This is their end step, right? Yeah. Yeah, these unlocked accounts enable us to do most of the things that we've ever wanted to do. We just now need to solidify our plans and act on them. We have a show. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Day 9's What the Deck in Magic Arena, where viewers just submit decks and they play them head to head. This would be like a supercharged version of that because we have all of the cards in all of Magic. So that is something we are looking forward to doing. I only have one blue source. Oops. I can't cast Atraxa. Oh, I can, but shouldn't have played land. That was an embarrassing mistake. Okay. We'll leave up white. Okay, there's one instant. Deadly cover up, I think. Archive. Whoop. Heap. Harvest. Done. That was a tough Atraxa pile. Not sure. Probably did that wrong. Is there a chance of seeing Legacy on the channel? You bet your butt there is, Mitchell. These, yeah, like, it's such a unique experience to have all of the cards in Magic. It has frequently felt like such a barrier to content creation to say, like, let's say we're interested in Canadian Highlander as a format that Adrian and I really enjoy, and we think it's a neat thing. It's very cool. But to own a Canadian Highlander deck that is competitive is like $1 billion. It's all of the money that my hometown in Ohio makes in a year. The town collectively, right? Like, it's so much money to have a Canadian Highlander deck. What? What just happened? But with these unlocked accounts, like, we could just play any Canlander decks we want, and that's dope. So yeah, we're definitely gonna take advantage of this. Legacy is cool, especially now that the menace of Legacy has been removed. Although from what I've been hearing from people who play Legacy, Reanimator is still the top deck. And they weren't by the time that Grief got banned, people had stopped playing Grief anyway. It's kind of funny. I should have taken a backup proactive threat. rather than... I think I took Deadly Cover-Up. I should have taken all of the 3/3 beasts. Man, this is awkward. What are we doing here? 4 and a million. Okay, so I have all of the mana in the world. We're just gonna get rid of Roxanne. And pass. Yes, Frog is the new menace of Legacy. They didn't ban Entomb. They banned Grief. Sure. And Grief was a huge problem. Oh yeah, sounds like you're well positioned, Ilanth. If people aren't playing enchantment and artifact removal, that deck Synthesizer is just gonna run wild. Did they miss on Carnosaur? What did they flip? They flipped a... What? What did they discover? Aren't they supposed to show me the card? Not an exciting play. I'll take your map and your Carnosaur. This guy's huge. This is a 6. 2 Heaped Harvests. We will leave that on top. We will not play Heaped Harvest. We will just pass. Holding up 2 negates for their smugglers surprises. Not going to be smuggling anything today. That's fine. Name Angel. And green and black. I'm trying to think of what cards I could get here. Up the Beanstalk's really good. Backup Atraxa is amazing. Get Lost as an instant. That's 4 cards. I'll be at 8. Deadly Cover-Up would be 9. I'm going to cast 1 and discard Heaped Harvest. This seems fine. I'm going to cast 2 of these. I won't discard nothing for nobody. For nothing. Oh, and then I draw. That's right. That is how Magic works. Cool. So I will discard. I went shields down on negate again. And didn't keep up Leyline Binding. Oops. Complicated turn. Probably wasn't supposed to play up the Beanstalk. If I die here, I deserve it. If this is Smuggler's Surprise into the combo. Oh, Cityscape leveling. That's fine. My city has been so leveled. There's Smuggler's Surprise on top of the deck. Cool. Alright, we just have everything now. I think it's going to be hard for them to get out from under this.
We were riding in the cemetery. Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
Deadly Cover-Up. I haven't had mana issues. It's mostly just been I have that like maximum resource usage compulsion that tells me don't cast it unless I'm removing their engine piece or their combo piece from the game. So like I'm holding this for Terror of the Peaks. I have 2, so if I needed it to use it as single target removal, it would be fine. But I think it's a generically good card. Like 5 mana for a Wrath is fine, and the upside of nope. The upside of getting to exile all copies of one of their win cons is pretty sick. White, blue, black, red, green. Let's throw another white at it. There we go. We need to start getting herd migrations, yeah. And Nissa would be nice. Other than that, I think we're good. I have a Power Stone. I think we're discarding single target remove. Just bear copy Deadly Cover on. Wow, my board got wide. This is probably not watchable content. All the cards are tiny. How do I make it 2 rows? That happens eventually, right? Alright, now that they have cast a copy, I can Deadly Cover Up, exile all the Terror of the Peaks, and they can't win the game. That should be game. I'll swing at the Traxa, Deadly Cover Up away the Terror of the Peaks, and then cast Herd Migration if I have enough mana. I feel like I should have enough mana. Leave it on top. We're probably running out of cards. Yeah, so the watchability of Magic is an interesting topic. Like if you don't know what the cards are already, okay, making sure I'm not doing the wrong thing here. So if you don't like already know the format that you are watching, I think that Magic in general is pretty hard. Oh, they have one in hand. Nice. To watch. Okay, and then what else is in their deck? They have 4 copies of Calamity, 2 Trumpeting Carnosaurs, a Kogla, a Nissa, and that's it. Yeah, they're pretty dead here. I think I want to put maximum power and toughness on the board. Thank you, Polychrome. If this weren't like a timed competitive format, I would, like in my games with Adrian, hypothetically, when we're playing this, you got it. When we're playing this format where we're just playing decks from whatever Magic, we're just hanging out and having a good time, we can go slowly and like call out what the cards do. But when you are laddering, you're on a chess clock. Like you can't just derp around like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out a cadence, a way that people do this. I'll blow up your meteorite, bro. No other legal targets. I'm gonna use this stone that I remembered I have. You are mana value a lot. Oh. I can't even use Power Stone for that. Well, that's fine. Look, there's no mana burn. I don't care. Put you to 1. Cast Anissa. This game should be over, but they're watching me run down my clock. Oh, Nissa was... I missed Leith. You know what, Ilanth? You're a better player than me. Yes, Polychrome. I have watched Day 9's. I didn't even uptick Nissa. I just don't care at all. That was like a still had all these moment. No, you can't do that. Not okay. And that was their last card. They should concede. Alright, we will ult Nissa for funsies. Put you to -49. Dope. Yep, definitely did it for the BM. That's right. Archangels of Wrath to apply early pressure don't sound terrible, but I don't think they're better than anything that's in the list right now. I think this is where we are. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Day 9's Magic content. He is one of those creators that I have watched a ton, but usually in it's a risky keep. Usually in like concentrated batches where like I'll watch him for 3 or 6 months or something. Okay, we hit the land. We're getting there. Yeah, I do love Mostly Walking. They just had their 10th anniversary, which is absolutely mind-boggling. Oh, well, that makes me wish I had fetched an island. Yeah, that's a good point, Sam. I could do deck techs while we are sideboarding. That is an opportunity to talk about their deck and also think about what I'm trying to do. Alright, you're just ramping. We're both just ramping. Except you are ramping way faster than me. I'm not even sure I can cast Heaped Harvest next turn. They're going to have 7 mana? I think we're just holding up Disdainful Stroke. Trying not to die. I think this is fine. Oh man, the Duskmourn spoilers have been crazy. This is why we held up. Disdainful Stroke. Another awkward turn. We will finish Domain. We're missing double white. That's fine. Dude, the Death Shadow lands? Okay, so there's a cycle of lands coming out. I don't know if they have announced whether it is allied and enemy lands or just allied lands. But we've seen an allied land. These are dual lands that come in untapped if a player has 13 or less life. Which is just so cool. I wasn't ready for it. I wanted it, but I didn't know that I wanted it. Oh, it's allied and enemy? That's awesome. Okay, we're going to play suboptimally here to represent a counterspell that we don't have. What? Sure. Did you hit a mount? Are you winning, son? It was not a mount, and they bottomed it. They're spinning again? They have fallen for my trap. They think I have counter magic. Okay. They did not bottom it. Okay. So they wanted the card. Let's get double white. We could spin a herd migration. We could cycle it for a land. 3. We already have 7 lands. And we have full domain. I think we're actually just sitting on 7 and casting herd migrations. 7. Okay. We're going to play this in an odd way. They are convinced I have counter magic, so I will live up to their expectation that I have counter magic. We're going to keep tricking them. They're going to spin their ranch again on upkeep. No? No ranch? Oh man, if they call my bluff, I'm in trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Send help. They called my bluff. Oh, they Carnosaur'd into Smuggler's Surprise. Oh, it's a spree card, so you can't cast it. That's cool. Love it. Here for it. 7/6. Can't kill it with an angel. Draw 2, make a bunch of 3/3s. We hit the negate for the Smuggler's Surprise that is now in their hand. This is working out. Yeah, Sunfalls draw 2, but it doesn't apply pressure, and the blockers from the Beast tokens also insulates me from Smuggler's Surprise turns, or like if they just cast the Haste Cowboy on a horse. Calamity of Hasty Cowboys on horses. I think that's what the card's called. I have to let this go. That sucks, but I need to hold up negate for Smuggler's Surprise. It's way more important. They're back to knowing that I have counter magic? Wait, is this person watching me stream right now? That's a joke. It's a joke. I didn't mean it. Do I exile the Carnosaurs? I think I just take this one Carnosaur. Ah! That turn wasn't too bad. Let's just run it back. Did I not tap 7 life? Oh, no, I need to tap the Cavern. Leyline Binding is really good. Okay. We like that. Disdainful Stroke is also excellent. I think the only way we're losing here is the clock. No, they have Smugglers in hand. They discovered it and didn't cast it. And I've recently learned that when you discover a card and don't cast it, it goes to your hand. Because it's the most powerful iteration of Cascade ever. I'm going to have some responses to that trigger. All 14 of you are my opponent, okay? You are all simultaneously my opponent. You're sharing a keyboard and a mouse. It's very confusing. Yeah, you go get a forest. Oh, you swap every turn. Well, whose turn was it now? Is that why my opponent has been very different on every turn of the game? They've just been playing very erratically. Alright. White, white, red, black. 2. Shoot your cowboy. Shoot your face. You've been trying to concede, but nobody will listen. Look, I might lose on time, okay? You shouldn't concede. I would like that card. I might deck myself as well. Genuine consideration. Do I attack here? No. Do I leyline binding? Okay, you know what? We're running out of time. We're sending it. We're in full send territory. What modes did they pick? Pay 2 creatures, lands, and you're just putting cards in your hand. That's fine. You get a trumpeting Carnosaur. Yeah, I hear you, King OG. It's hard. It's definitely hard to come back to Magic and not know what anything does. This is a disdainful. Oh, I have negate, but I needed to hold up disdainful stroke for whatever this is. This is a big smuggler's surprise. You can't disdainful stroke smuggler's surprise. What? Because it's a spree card. Because it's a spree card. Yeah, it's hard to get back into Magic not knowing what all the cards do. You kind of have to just play it or watch a lot of content. What I've done to learn formats is just watch good players a lot. So don't watch me. I'm not good. I also have not been great about explaining what the cards do. I guess we could take a moment to talk about the deck they were just playing. That deck hinges around a few cards. Smuggler's Surprise is a pretty cool card from Thunder Junction. You can put creatures from your hand onto the battlefield with it for 1,000,000 D mana. But you can put 2 creatures onto the battlefield. And this is the combo. You want to get out a Terror of the Peaks. Yeah. Which is this big dragon that says when another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. And you get Red Calamity MTG. What is this? Who's this Calamity man? Calamity Cowboy? This guy. Calamity Galloping Inferno. Who has haste, and when he attacks, he makes a copy of Terror of the Peaks. Or 2 copies. So you have the original Terror of the Peaks, who will deal 4 damage to the opponent. And then this Calamity makes 2 more Terrors of the Peaks. The first one sees them to deal 10 damage, and they see each other to deal another 10 damage. So you deal 24 damage with this combo of Smuggler's Surprise, Terror of the Peaks, Calamity. But you'll notice that all of these cards cost 1,000,000 D mana. So what else is this deck trying to do? It's just stalling. So it plays the Trumpeting Carnosaur, which is a big idiot that discovers 5. Coincidentally, Terror of the Peaks costs 5 mana. Discover is like Cascade, but slightly better and slightly worse. You have a target number. So you're going to exile cards from the top of your deck until you hit something that costs 5 or less, and then you can cast it or put it in your hand. But also, this big idiot, you can just throw him away to deal 3 damage. Just buy some time. What's up, Melody? So that's what that deck's trying to do. It's trying to combo you out, but also just play big idiots that are hard to beat. Are we going to hit the land that we need? I think we are. I think we've never not hit the land. That's not the land. Yeah, that's exactly right, Sam. A bunch of being good at Magic is just understanding what your opponent is likely to do and how you best play not good around it. I have so many looks to get a land. There it is. And it's a white land. Nice. Hey, Upsheet, of course, I was never punished because I had like 5 looks to get 1 land. No problem. I get 2 draws per turn, a draw off Beanstalk, and a surveil off the Mortuary. I was never not going to have it. Oh, this card should never have been printed. It's not Bloodbraid Elf. What's the red-green elf that gives you red-green? Bloodbraid Elf is the Cascade one. Yeah, so this is a lizard aggro deck. It plays black and red, and it just tries to kill you with all of these Bloomburrow lizards that give you incidental or incremental advantages just for dealing damage to the opponent. So they have this synergy of dealing damage to the opponent, which, as it turns out, is the goal of a game of Magic. Burning Tree Emissary, that's right. You know, this is just lizard Burning Tree Emissary with extra steps. Gev is really good. Gev is going to be a problem for me, but I now have temporary lockdown. I'm going to exile all of their 2-drops and my Up the Beanstalk, I guess, but everything's going away. That's a great question, Polychrome. Polychrome's asking, in competitive Magic and in this client, do you know the deck your opponent is playing? That is entirely format dependent. So when I was in Indianapolis for Gen Con, that was Comp REL. Oh, they're discarding to draw. That was Comp REL, which means the rules enforcement was at a competitive level, and the rule pack was at a competitive level, which, as I understand it, meant before top 8, it's a closed deck list format. Once you get into top 8, it is expected that players have gained enough information that you would know what your opponent is on anyway. So it becomes an open deck format. I, at no point, inquired about my opponent's decks. I probably should have. Seems like a big advantage to know the cards they're playing, but I wasn't too fussed. I don't think MTGO has a way to share deck lists, but if you are in an event in MTGO, frequently there's some third-party organizational way to get people on the same page, and the deck lists are usually there. We're going to Heaped Harvest, and we're going to kill Mr. Cowboy Man. Everybody jokes about how Thunder Junction is just people in cowboy hats. And it didn't really set in until I mentioned that this is the fourth Cowboy Man that I've talked about this stream. It's just a guy in a cowboy hat. Yeah, Polychrome. The card games have this unique quality that, whether or not it is true, players often think that there are optimal builds of things. Like, there is an ideal set of cards for you to play, and that you should strive to be playing that set of cards. And so when you see a couple of cards, you expect a particular archetype. Or you can at least piece together like, oh, they're playing lizards, so it's probably the lizards deck. And now you can run through your catalog in your mind of, well, I know what the optimal lizards deck is, so I should just play around the optimal lizards lines. Whether or not that is healthy or even correct, I don't know. But Magic players are very much like that. Let's be optimal here. Talking about optimal. What card do I not ever want you to have? I think it's Jasper Flint. Your hand is Hired Claw, go for the throat. Thought Stalker Warlock. You're just playing a bunch of lizards. Cool. Oh, you're gonna make me discard? Bro. I thought we were cool. Are we not cool? Yeah, we're all kind of saying roughly the same things in chat. There are best decks or best a best set of decks, and there are perceived optimal builds of those decks. You can be a hipster and like build your own version, but you are expecting your opponent to be on the optimal build.
Can I see you a minute, please?
Alright, when I crack this Heaped Harvest, we will have taken every basic land out of our deck. It's only Surveil lands and live draws from here on out. Our opponent's running out of gas as well. I mean, that is a live draw, but I'm not happy about it.
Leave the car here.
We're gonna set a stop in their mate. Instead of stopping their mate. Instead of stopping their mate. Okay. Whatever. I will kill your lizard.
This is only the beginning.
Deep Cavern Bat. Just a 2-mana 1/1. Cool. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I would never kill a lizard, Melody. I put the Hired Claw in Ravnica jail. We took him all the way back to Ravnica, and we tied him down, and we said, you're part of the guild pack now. You're never allowed to go anywhere. That's gotta feel bad.
She feels warm. Maybe it's
Go directly to lizard jail. He gets to hang out with Niv Mizzet. Another copy of Gev. So when they deal damage to me now. Wait, why didn't they play this post? Oh, Gev doesn't work on itself. Gev doesn't give itself counters. Gev is a 3/2. Why do I have to stop in my upkeep? Okay, well, that's probably the worst draw in the deck. I think just clocking my opponent, killing them as quickly as possible is my best play. Nice. Okay, well they're an aggro deck, so I want blockers with lifelink that might deal damage. Elspeth's Smite is amazing. Deal 3 damage to attacking or blocking creature. If it would die, exile it. Negate is pretty bad. They don't play a lot of non-creature spells. Chase the Perfected Mind is a... this is like a long game card. This reads pay 4 mana, mill your opponent 15 cards. A lot of other text on it, but it's incorrect. You just pay 4 mana and you mill the opponent 15 cards. Obstinate Baloth is a 4 mana 4/4 that gains 4 life. I think this might be a matchup where Obstinate Baloth is quite good. Urgent Necropsy is expensive and slow. What else can we pull out? That's tough. We just have so many cards against them. I think Deadly Cover-Up is too expensive for what it does in this matchup. And we'll submit it. I think the Baloth is just a 4 mana 4/4. So it blocks well, it gains 4 life, and they do have some discard. Like that bat. Sorry, not the bat. There's a lizard that makes your opponent discard a card unless they've lost life this turn, then you choose a card for them to discard. I think the Baloth is fine. Getting rid of Sunfall there was tough, but I don't have double white. I won't be at double white for a while, and I have a temporary lockdown. Alright, we would like to hit land, ideally a white land. But beggars can't be choosers. We do have Herd Migration to get a land of our choice. If the Baloth isn't coming in against black decks, what is it even there for? Yeah, that's my line of thinking. I want to at least test some games with it. Sam and I have been talking about specifically this Baloth and like why is it in the deck? What is the point of this? This is not at sorcery speed. Cool. No, we're just gonna pass. We're gonna be diligent. Sam does not like Baloth in this deck. I think it's cute. It's fine. I think Baloth is fine. It's a pooper card. Oh, they have. This is a very good turn for them. So Gev says when lizards enter. Oh, it's all creatures. When all creatures enter, if the opponent lost life, they enter with that many counters. Look, Sam, look. If I had the Baloth right now, well, they wouldn't pick it, but if I had it, okay. Just imagine. Like this lizard, if I hadn't taken damage, this lizard would have made me discard my choice, and I would choose Baloth, and I would get a 4 mana 4/4 and gain 4 life for free. I would thank my opponent. I don't think this card. Talk about cards that aren't playable. I think this card is not playable. So we can Elspeth Smite and Herd Migration or Up the Beanstalk. I like Up the Beanstalk more. They know about the Smite. They might Deep Cavern bat me. Now I have a backup Elspeth Smite, which is cool. Oh, you don't like these draws for Domain? I think these are hot draws in this matchup. These are exactly the cards I want to be drawing. I want to spend all of my mana on as many cards as possible. Wow, that's the line. We just talked about this. You like Tidebinder over the Baloth? That's probably correct in, I think, every single matchup. There would be a bit of mana concerns, I think, on Tidebinder. Like, it's very heavily a base green deck. Whoa. Do they attack? We're killing Gev. I'll take 6 here. Go to 10. Woof. Oh, take out Jace for Tidebinder. No, Jace is for control mirrors. Or long games. He's an incremental value engine. Oh, that draw sucked. We just get ourselves closer to domain. Or grab double white. But then if you're taking out the black surveillance, it's much harder to cast Deadly Cover Up. And just being able to Stone Brain out your opponent's win con is huge. So I'm taking 7. I'm going to 2. That sucks. Oh, and you have another Gev? Well, this is a 3-drop, so I'm killing this. And I'm hoping to hit lockdown. Temporary lockdown. I think I just need the life at this point. We have double white as an option. I'm missing black. The redraw? We can still hit temporary lockdown. No, that's an Atraxa. Okay. Okay. I don't think we changed anything. Oh, you're going to see the Baloth in action here, Sam. Just you wait. This Baloth's going to win me the game. Best card for the matchup in the deck. Right here. Our big boy Baloth. Rah. It's not a land, but it is a good card. We're going to leave Get Lost on top. Do we cast Get Lost now? Yes. I probably could have done it start of combat, because now they're going to play a bat, a deep cavern bat.
Let me show you something.
Here it comes. Oh, it's Gev. Oh, that's fine. Just playing out our cards. I don't have double white, but I have double white for the angel with cavern. I have double green for Baloth, which is the most important. Let's start working on black and red for the angel. Mm-hmm. Oh. imagine they take the Archangel here. Or they're terrified of this Baloth, Sam. They're going to take the Baloth. No, they took Archangel. Oh, that's good feedback. Thank you, Melody. The royalty-free tunes. Something we're trying out. Hopefully it's actually royalty-free. And then I'll get copyright stricketh. Alright, we have some hot draws here. That is one of them. Great. That hits their whole board. We're going to put all of their lizards in jail. Where is this? Is this Dominaria? They're in jail in Dominaria? I need a Vorthos to tell me the lore of temporary lockdown. Tales from 7-Eleven. Unfortunately, King OG, I did not go to 7-Eleven today. I did go to 7-Eleven last night. And I saw someone sitting on the curb swiping on Hinge. And that made me a little sad. For a number of reasons. Oh, crack this heaped harvest and get a red. So now we're just missing blue. Archangel of Wrath kills their whole board again. This game's feeling pretty locked up. We'll go white, white, red, black, 2 green. Kill your 2 little lizards. I will pay the 2. Yep. Hey, look, we're 3-0, guys. We might win a league, and that is a sign to me that I should play this deck at the Creator Showdown. Show throw up down. Whatever that event's called. Oh, Melody, I don't know if you were here. I don't know if you know. This account, once we get into the game, I'll show you. You know what? I'll just tell you in 2 minutes. So it was a Phyrexian Sleeper Agent lockdown on Dominaria. Okay. Alright. So Johnny, like, betrayed everyone? That's what's being pictured? They're getting put in jail for the Phyrexians or something? I don't know. I'm like an anti-Vorthos. Alright, this is taking too long. So this account is a Daybreak account, Melody. We have everything. We have all the things. This is going to take a while to load, because we have everything. We have unlimited copies of all cards and all products, so like... We have everything. So we're not fighting for ticks. We're actually fighting to take tickets out of the economy. We're fighting for the team of Daybreak. And play points. I have a sort of limited number of play points. Yes, that's right. Unlimited influencer power. I'm influencing a whopping 15 people right now. Alright, we found our match. Our card preview appears to be some package, some bundle. Yes, I'm fighting the inflation of the MTGO economy. I've been told that a ticket is worth less than $1, and I'm here to fix that. I'm here to right that wrong. A ticket should be $1. This hand is awful. Am I on the draw? I'm on the draw. We'll keep it. We get 3 chances to hit a land here. We got it on the first try. Easy. Never didn't have it. And then we got it again? Oh, full of lands. if there were... Wait, what? Hold on. I was laughing at your joke, Melody, but first of all, what is this card? Is this the Crimes deck? Is the Crime deck back? Okay. How are they going to commit a crime? They could just Thoughtseize me, I guess. Well, they're going to get to Demonic Tutor, I think. Are the 40k cards on MTGO? Yes. I can show you the commander decks that are on this account. I know that they are really hard to get. There was like a limited print run, or like a limited time offering of them. Ooh, they missed their third land. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, opponent. Why did I pick white? Good question. If I got in a third color, I could have cast Leyline Binding. Ease mistake. Let's see what we spin off Beanstalk. Sure. Yeah, I was supposed to fetch a third color. Ooh. The Bronco. Thus far, this deck is just Thunder Junction cards plus Dread Knight. I think we're going to Heaped Harvest here, play Lush Portico. I am allowing them to accrue value, but I believe I am accruing more value. I'm getting a second black here for Deadly Cover-Up. I don't need another Portico. In terms of casting Atraxa, all we need now is blue, which I can get off of Heaped Harvest. When I cast Deadly Cover-Up, I will exile Herd Migration to get rid of all of their copies of Monster Dread Knight. It's going to be great. What are they flipping off the Bronco? What? Nemata? How do I make this bigger? If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. Make a sapling. Okay. Gotta be honest, I'm unimpressed by my opponent's deck. Yeah. Away with you. I choose this one. 3 of these in the deck. Your hand is fine. So there's a lot of stuff, but you have 2 lands. I think my opponent's dead. Oh, they drew a Bronco for turn. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that because we can. And we'll draw a card. Oh, no. No, we don't have Domain. Happy to play this slow. Gets us closer. Sure. Alright. How do you sideboard against a deck that doesn't really do anything?
Bullet hit the bone, broke it, I guess. He's bled a lot.
What is... So much of royalty-free lo-fi music is just movie quotes from the 1950s over a soundtrack. Very confusing. Alright. I don't think Negate's great. Rest in Peace is fine. Jace probably isn't good. Elspeth's Smite is fine. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in game 2 what their deck does. I do like DJ Cutman. Is he royalty free? Can you just play his music on the internet and no one will care? This is a just a playlist that purports itself to be copyright free streaming music. Oh, cool. I'll have to take a look at that now. 4 of a black 1-drop. I didn't really look closely when I saw his deck. Oh, there's that Dread Knight. We have a great answer to that Dread Knight. I think we'll play a tapped Fable Passage and move on. If I get hand attacked here, it's not amazing. Oh, no Innkeeper's Talent, no Vraska. So it's just a stock Golgari list from like 2 months ago. Opponent? Are you good, dude? This is exhilarating content, I can tell. It's really good. We just sit around and watch a clock tick down 1 second at a time above Gandalf's head. Do we have a favorite MTGO avatar? I went with Stuffy Doll.
Why must I be tortured again by all this?
I thought Stuffy Doll would be a cool avatar. Opponent? Oh, there we go. We have some life. It's a Glissa. Sure. Have this box is too big. We have green and white already. We want to work towards double white for Leyline Binding, but we also have several more land rips. I'm gonna go with blue to get us closer to Domain. I'm thinking Cavernous Souls Heaped Harvest. Why is it naming all of these things I don't want? Swamp. Now our domain is most of the way there. Oh, they're gonna... Oh, no, it doesn't hit. I always forget that Glissa only hits enchantments, not artifacts, so they can't destroy the Heaped Harvest. A Bronco. Sure. Double white here for Sunfall would have been pretty cool. But what we can do instead is get full domain. Never go full domain. Actually, we'll just prep double white now. Because we have the 2 mana. Play Portico, pass. If they saddle up the Bronco, we leyline binding it. I don't think this is a blue bandana, Sam. I can't afford to Sunfall. I had no way to get double. Oh, I had double. No, I couldn't get double white. Why would they saddle the Bronco? To hurt my feelings and my life total? But mostly my feelings. If they don't saddle Bronco, I take the Glissa. Yeah, we'll just take the Glissa here. Tear Asunder. Great. I would like for you to tear asunder this leyline binding. Excellent. Agreeable trade. I think the Tear Asunder hits a leyline binding eventually anyway. And if we just trade now, I am closer to doing things that they can't stop than they are to doing things that I can't stop. In fact, I don't think their deck does things that I can't stop. Once I cast this Hard Migration, the game's pretty much over. Angel. What should we pretend to have? Probably Get Lost. It's true. Oh, we can leyline binding that? Sick. Alrighty then. 4 beasts. Deadly cover up. That'd be sick if they just happened. They paid life for a spell and then conceded the match. I can't even think of a spell they would be casting. Phyrexian mana, probably a Nissa? They could pay 5 and then 2 Phyrexian green for Nissa and then concede because they're dead on board. Yep, that's what it was. Alright, I should be better about this. Nissa. Resurgent Animist? Is that the one? No, this one. Turns out you can just type Nissa and you'll get all of them. Ascended Animist. So they were paying the 5 and 2 for Phyrexian green. This will come in with 3 loyalty. And then they just die to all of my beasts. This is a good card. Yeah. Its price is plummeting. What a shame. Did anyone do anything fun with their Labor Day weekend? Any cool trips you went on? I really just climbed and streamed. 2 streams today, 2 streams Saturday. It's been my life. I'm enjoying it though. Oh, that's right. You went to Nova. How was Nova, Melody? Are you still there? It's only Monday, right? One of these years, I'm going to get back to Nova. But Adrian didn't really pencil it into my calendar at all. And that's his job. Someone was playing Gabriel Seth? What? Can you still play? Oh, are they not using the new Blood Angels Codex? Yeah. I guess it's not out yet. That would make sense. Yeah, because he doesn't... Is he just gone? Is Gabriel Seth squatted now? Because he's not in the new codex, right? Are Flesh Terrors just not a thing anymore? That's a shame. Oh man, this hand is not amazing. We have 3 land types for Domain, a 4th in Fabled Passage, and then Beanstalk draws us a card off Binding. It's keepable, but it's not exciting. We get 2 Surveils as well. It's not nothing. Not knowing what they're playing, a non-land card is fine. Concealed Courtyard. They're probably playing the white-black deck that I was playing on Saturday. White-black bats value. Do cool stuff. Look cool doing it. That deck. On top land lets us Leyline Binding. I don't think I want them to draw a card. Woof. We gotta stop drawing lands. We've amassed a large collection of lands. Preacher Man, sure. I guess he will be urgently necropsied. Oh, I don't have anything in the bin. I actually can't cast urgent necropsy. Whoops. I need blue and red. Start with blue. I also need to get to double white. Oh, errors have been made. Oops. Ooh. Now I really wish I had double white. Can I afford to take a hit from Sheoldred? That's fine. I don't think I can afford to take a hit from Sheoldred. I think my life's gonna be getting real low here. Ideally, they like cast an. Yeah, that's if they run out like 2/2 drops, I'm very happy. And with Sunfall in the bin, Urgent Necropsy is online again. Yes. No, this is perfect. All of these are white. Excellent. That's a blowout. Okay, well, let's get Shadowy Backstreet. That's just a redraw. Yeah, I don't think Ecclesouts is a problem. Three, 6, 7 is Heaped Harvest and Urgent Necropsy. I think we go for that line. Finish our domain with red. Before it attacks. We flip the bat. Goodbye, Batman. Another Preacher? Yeah, I think these fair decks that are just playing value cards, without having the combo win con of Innkeeper's Talent and Phyrexian Vraska, they just struggle to compete. It's too fair. They're not cheating enough. My opponent needs to cheat more. I'm going to hold up Urgent Necropsy rather than attempting to animate an attack for 4. I think those two decisions are pretty close, but if they resolve a Shieldred, I don't want to go below 10. Zoraline. Get back, Preacher Man. Sure. It's a cool line. But this was kind of the issue that I had with this black-white deck, is it's good. It's doing a lot of very strong things, but it is simply too fair. Ecclesouts is back, yep. I will animate and crack Harvest. Hoo-wee. Look at me. I am Mr. Meeseeks. I don't think it matters what I tap here. Draw 2 off my own beanstalks. Deadly Cover-Up's interesting. It answers Ecclesouts, as does this Leyline Binding. What am I even looking at here? My sorcery options are Sunfall and Deadly Cover-Up. Basically the same card to me. I'll take Sunfall. I have 1 instant in Negate. I don't want to land. I already have lands and I would just go to discard. Done. I think we'll play Hedge Maze. Do not need another Beanstalk. We have plenty of those. How am I ordering this? I should have played untapped land for urgent necropsy. This having death touch, it's fine. I'm gonna wrath anyway. I don't think they'll block. Great. Oh, the concession. Okay. In this matchup, Elspeth's Might is quite good. Rest in Peace answers a lot of their recurring threats. Negate is not amazing. Jace is not amazing. Nissa goes over the top of a lot of what they're doing. Temporary Lockdown's fine, but I don't know if it's a 4 of. Tough sideboarding. I think I'm just going to run 61 because I'm not diligent enough to make this decision. What is a 0 lander? Easy mulligan. This is for the trophy. If we win this game, we won the league. We can open some packs of some treasure chests. We can look at some cards that we already have. That's kind of cool. Keep. Throw back a binding. I have 3 single target removal spells, and Leyline Binding's the most expensive one. See what's on the top of the deck here. It's another Leyline Binding. We'll keep it. We have plenty of lands with these Heaped Harvests. Opponent does not have a 2-drop. Surprising. That deck has a lot of 2s. Preacher Man, sure. Get lost. The Preacher Man. Yeah, Melody. The getting sick from conventions sucks a lot. When we went to Gen Con, which is by far the largest convention we've ever gone to, we were just diligent about wearing masks most of the time, and then we didn't get con crud, and it was great. I was fully expecting to come back and be knocked off my feet. But no, neither of us got sick. It was awesome. I think it's tougher at a Warhammer convention to wear a mask the whole time because it's a very loud room. People can't really hear what you're saying. But in Magic, first of all, Gen Con was not that loud. And also, I think in Magic, people can just look at the card you're playing and understand. How much does this cost right now? 2? Sure. We have spares. I think I'm just going to run out another Heaped Harvest. They are not presenting any threats for me. I'll set an upkeep. How do I swear I used to know how to do this. There we go. I'm going to set a stop in my upkeep in case they play Shouldered. Do not... Oh, I do have double white. Green, black. I'm missing red. And then I need to start getting double green for Nissa. In any case, I hope you don't get sick, Melody. stop. Woof. That's quite good. 2, 4, 6. I don't have the lands to do it now. Discovering with Bronco. See what they flip. I don't think Bronco's worthy of Leyline Binding in this position. Flip a Zoraline. Cast Zoraline, sure. Get back Preacher. This is an interesting call on if I Leyline Binding and what I Leyline Binding. Definitely gonna Heaped Harvest for another forest. Get our way up to Nissa mana. I think I am supposed to Leyline Binding the Zoraline. 2, 4, 6, 8. If I draw land off Up the Beanstalk, I could cast either of these, but if I don't, I am just sad. Also has to be an untapped land specifically. Nissa uptick. Pretty good. Oh, I can. Okay, no. This is the play. We up the Beanstalk, and then we can still afford to cast Phyrexianize Nissa. Schmord Nissa. But if we hit an untapped land, I think we Atraxa. Spare Atraxa, sure. Oh, and a Leyline Binding. How convenient. I think opponent's in a rough spot here. I have a lot of advantage. I'm about to resolve an Atraxa. Exile my token. Sure. I have more life, which means you will get a 1/1 rather than drawing a card. So to stop you from drawing anything, I will Binding the Bronco. Drawing Archangel's an interesting twist on that, but I think I still take Bronco. This is at Nissa. She goes to 2. Black, red, white. And 2? They likely have removal for Atraxa. They have 4 cards in hand and didn't play anything last turn. But Atraxa just lets me reload. And they concede. Cool. We got a trophy, 11 chests, 150 play points. We're back to 800 play points. Maybe get 5 of these qualifier points that I can't use. Who wants to open chests? Huh? Huh? We do a little unboxing here? Chest. Let's open all of them. I'm impatient. Whoa. So many cards. Here we go. Make these cards big. Alright, anything cool? That's cool art. On a card I don't think I've ever heard of. I didn't really play all Obi-Wan. We got a Polluted Delta. Chrome Box, that's a good hit. We have a big whale. I do like a big whale. I am a big whale. A dual land? Marwyn? I miss the days of Marwyn. Those were fun. Mystic Forge? This was a standard card for a while. Unyaro Bees? Alright, well, I mean 11 boxes, you get a Chrome Box, you get a Polluted Delta, and you get some play points. And this. I don't know what this is. I got the entire set of Modern Horizons 3. Is that what this means? Wait, can somebody explain to me what this is? Melody, do you know? Is this the entire set of Modern Horizons 3? Like, if I got one of every MH3 card, that's a good chest right there. Old Nahiri? That used to be a great Planeswalker. Now I think it's pretty much unplayable. Well, what time is it? It's only 2 p.m. I don't have to be at stream until 5. We could goof around and play some of this new modern that's been changing around. Does anybody have any opinions? We could end here. I don't like I said, we don't really have a schedule yet. We're not there yet. Adrian has to get back from Nova, and then he and I can sit down and talk about making some overlays for this show. And then talking about what we want to do, him and I, just on this show. Is Cube up? Yes, it is. There is a Vintage Cube, I think. Never done Vintage Cube. Always wanted to do Vintage Cube. Let's do Vintage Cube. I have legitimately always wanted to play Vintage Cube. Yeah. I'm going to be real bad at this. But yeah, so we're going to figure out the format. We can decide. We have to get some overlay. I want us in card frames. That's my goal, is to have us just be like within the boundaries of a card. And then we're going to have to come up with some initial deck lists to play for the first few episodes. Lots of options. We might do like flashback formats. I know that some creators have had some success playing like decks from finals of previous Pro Tours and stuff. I think that's kind of fun. Just like playing those. I'm getting paged. What am I getting paged about? Or Q popped. Alright, what are we taking out of this pack? We have power. Why are the cards like not the right size? There we go. Yeah, so we have 2 Mox. I think blue Mox is better than red Mox, obviously. We can build an Oath of Druids deck. Bop is always good, but I think it's just blue Mox, right? Yeah, I think it's just blue Mox. We're officially Vintage Cube players. We pack one, pick one, an artifact that generates blue mana. How do I make these cards bigger? Just click all the buttons. So I'm leaning towards Iconoclast. Tough Cookie makes an artifact for some synergy, but Third Pass Iconoclast makes artifacts that also do things. Battle Ball's fun. You think I can wheel Iconoclast? Take a Colonnade? Okay. Yeah, Colonnade's fine. Eureka's funny. We can put together a Eureka deck. This is an awkward pack. I'll just take the dual land. Force? Yeah, I think we take Force. I think this pack is an easy pack. You just take Force. Or Venser. Force or Venser. But probably Force. So why are these cards smaller than those cards? Or are they? Maximum card size. Oh, there was just another slider down here. We found it. We got there. Oh, Mind Twist. Remand is good. This is a pack. You want to take Mind Twist? I think Remand is the correct choice, but Mind Twist is the fun choice. Fast Man into Mind Twist? Sure, sure. Yeah, we'll do it just because it's fun. Yeah, I agree with UCSS. I think Remand is the diligent, it's like the correct play, but I've always wanted to cast Mind Twist for your whole hand. And maybe today I'll get to cast Mind Twist for your whole hand. In this pack, I think it's just Preordain. Actually, Teferi 3 is quite strong. Yeah. Yeah, I think Teferi is the strongest card in the pack. I need blue cards to run Force. Well, we got blue cards to run Force. We're gonna be fine on blue. We're playing some blue cards. I want Tendrils, but I know that it's not the call. This pack actually kind of sucks. I think it might just be Tendrils. All 10 of the drills. This is... Yeah, it's in my colors, I guess. I think it's not a great card. I think I'm going Grave Titan. Show and Tell is fun, but probably Retrofitter Foundry is the correct call here. You know what we're gonna get? We're gonna get Tolarian Academy. It's gonna happen. I think this is easy Retrofitter Foundry. Oh, we have 3 Fairy Kitten? Hold up. Hold up, we have the combo. This is a combo right here. I've seen enough Vintage Draft to know that this is an unfair orientation of cards. Everflowing Chalice plays into that combo. It's just another 0. It's more fast mana. I think we're going Chalice. I will be the Academy I want to see in the world. Courtyard for fixing. Well, yeah, I mean, LSV always says to take lands, but it's just not as fun to take land. Like, it's correct to take lands. The Battlesphere is such a bad card here. Like, it's the least bad. How do I get a sideboard? How do I move this to my... Okay. Oh, ugh. Tentative Leyline Binding, I think? Maybe Death Right. Unexpectedly Absent? I don't have room for twos. Horizon Canopy. Oh, we wheeled the dam. We got it. And Seder Wayfinder. Jeez, I'm making a mess. Sideboard. Can you tell I've never cubed before? Is it obvious? Huh. Okay. So I'm seeing Reanimate. Fallen Shinobi's cute. I don't know if it's good. Also, Pride's an amazing card, but we're not really playing that archetype. Ceranorb? I don't know. I think it's just Reanimate. Oh, Basalt Monolith? Oh, somehow I missed that. Yeah, also combos with Displacer Kit and Teferi. Yep. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, double clicking doesn't do what I thought it did. Flicker Wisp is double white. I think we're just taking the Underground Sea. I'm going to struggle to cast my spells. Let's be real. Cabal Ritual's some fast mana, but I think it's Underground Sea. This pack also has Force Negation? Wow, this is a really good pack. I wouldn't even mind Urborg, to be honest. Trinket Mage is not bad. Hits Mox, hits Chalice. Urza is also like kind of what we're trying to do. Hallowed Fountain. You see a pack with an Urza Lord High Artificer and you want to take Hallowed Fountain? Too diligent. And there's a Grim Model. This pack's just nuts. I mean, Brain Freeze is part of the Teferi Displacer Kit and combo. There's an Ephemerate. We should just take Talisman. Blight Melody Blightsteel? Wait, what? How are we casting Blightsteel? I think Talisman or Brain Freeze. I don't think either is coming back. Prismatic Ending is also good removal. But simply open Tinker. Alright. We'll go Talisman. Scrublands in our colors. Thoracle would have been cute if we had taken Brain Freeze, but we didn't. I think we're just on Scrubland here. Oh, I bumped something. I'm getting all kind of Windows noises. Yeah, we're on Scrubland here. Oh, man. Deluge and Time Warp? I've always wanted to take every turn. It's been a childhood dream of mine to just take every turn in a game. Deluge is probably a better card. I don't currently have a way to get Time Warp back, but This is an aspirational stream, okay? We're gonna open an academy, and we're gonna find a way to get Time Warp back. Frantic Search is just generically good. Thopter Foundry kind of plays into our artifact sub-theme. Portal to Phyrexia is a banger. I just don't have any ways to cast it, really. I think we're going to Frantic Search here. What? I just double-clicking sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Why is Flash and Cube? Is this just a lame Mindstone pick? Yeah. You like Spellbinder? Flash is broken in like very particular combos, but are those like is the Flash Hulk combo in Zero Wield surprising no one? Stuff of the Storytell is not a bad card. Might be the best card in this pack for us. Still probably doesn't make the deck. Yeah, I think it's just Staff of the Storyteller. And I'm going to put it in the sideboard for now. Cabal Ritual Wield. What's up? Nice. Cheat out Attracts of the Flash is quite good. That's a good point. Are we red now for Seething Song? None of this matters. Move it to sideboard. Oh, we got Blightsteel back, but I don't think we're in that. I think Savine's in the sideboard. Oh, Key. Manifold Key was right for Basalt Monolith. No, you're right. You're correct. I don't want to fight Pyrokinesis, I guess. Take a Batter's Call on the side.
I don't know. Have a good day, okay?
Oh, I will have a good day. Thank you. Yeah, Manifold Key was the right call. What a deck this is turning out to be. Mana Tithe. No one will ever see it coming. Mana Tithe always works. Alright, we have him. We have Kappa Cannoneer. Big Caps. Metamorph isn't bad. We have Mystical Tutor to get our Time Warp. Tidehollow Sculler is a playable card, but I think it's honestly between Big Caps. Upheaval's kind of funny. You really, Melody? Upheaval? Hold on. I'm muted. What? I'm not muted, am I? Is that this mic cable that I... Oh! I fixed it. I fixed it? I fixed it. I think I fixed it. I'm using a USB splitter that I think is, not I think I need a new USB splitter. Anyway, No More Lies is a fine card. Rafines our colors. Vindicate's not bad. Chase the Mind Sculptor. You think Mind Sculptor? Is it now, Melody, is this just the Boomer Magic choice? Because, just to be clear, I'm pretty sure it's not the best card here. It might have been the best card a decade ago. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, we'll go Jace. We'll go JVP. Or not JVP. The other Jace. Short, what is shorter guy? What's this commander card do? Don't love it. Kitesail Arsonist is fine. Fairy Mastermind is fine. Investigate whenever you cast an artifact. Oh, it's this one. Forensic Gadgeteer combos sort of with some of my stuff. Wait, there was a memory jar in that pack? Did I miss a memory jar? I apologize. That's on me. Here's the sneak attack for the Blightsteel Colossus you wanted, Melody. We got Ballista or Ledger Shredder. I think it's just Ballista. Jar. I would be shocked if Jar wheeled. I did not see the Jar. I'm going to walk Ballista. Oh, Prime Time. I love you, Prime Time. Thieving Skydiver to take Mox is probably the thing we're doing in this pack. Yeah, we're not... What is this squirrel person? What? Yeah, I think we're just taking Skydiver. We got the clamps with no clamp targets, Research Desk, or Voidwalker. I don't have red for Research Desk, which is leading me towards Voidwalker. Double black's gonna suck. But I think this is the only card. Balance? Anyone? Are we a balance deck? Could we be a balance deck? Do we even want to be a balance deck? I think every deck wants to be a balance deck. Yeah, we could have Thopter Sword. We didn't take Thopter. I think we're on balance here. I think this is just the most unfair card in the pack. Samwise is good, but what is he getting back? I think we're a balance deck. Big Caps wheeled? What? How is that possible? Well, we're taking Caps. I don't want any of these cards. So I will sideboard a Crabomination. Vindicate's legit. Yeah, I think Vindicate's the pick. How are there so many blue cards in all these packs? Is blue wide open? With arms wide open? Fairy Mastermind or Larcenist? I'm going to go with the cheaper flash card. And also I'm sideboarding it. I don't want any of these. Just apparently no one's in sneak attack. Alright, well we didn't wheel the Jar. Surprising no one. Jar should never wheel. That card's messed up. Well, this sure is a deck that we're going to have to make cuts on. I don't think Time Warp is making it. Alright. What are we doing with our lives here? Is Mana Tithe playable here? I don't think it is. To be honest, I think Mana Tithe is a meme card. And it was fun. I think, yeah, Unexpectedly Absent is probably too hard to cast. I think Mana Tithe likely is a joke. Cabal Ritual also probably not good enough. We have 4, 5. So we're at 24 cards right now. If we make one more cut, Mana Tide's always worth it? I don't know, guys. Oh, yeah, Void Walker's out. That card's not it. You make a good point that you get moral victories out of Mana Tithe. It's not just about the match victory. There's no stakes here. I have nothing to win or lose. So the moral victories might be what it's about. Deathrite Shaman. With no green. It's a mana dork. I think Deathrite Shaman's out. And Mana Tithe is in for the lulz. And our game plan, our win condition. We have Kappa Cannoneer. We have a massive Ballista. We have the Demoralization of Mind Twist. We have an infinite mana combo and draw our whole deck with Displacer Kitten, 3 Fairy, and any 0 drop. I think this is good. I think this is good. It's a good deck. I almost submitted without lands, which would have been funny. Donde está? There we go. Let's choose lands first of all. Oh, wait. Oh, does it not actually have art? Oh, that's nice. Those are nice. These are some nice lands. Are we thinking Bloomburrow? What are we thinking here? Assassin's Creed? Just tilt everyone? MKM? A lot of land choices here. Oh, I do like Modern Horizons. Alright, we're going 306. 305. And 304. Boom. Alright. I don't know if that's the right distribution of lands, but I'm going with it. This should be fun. Thanks everyone for joining, for hanging out on this Monday afternoon. Just goofing around, playing some Magic, having fun. I'm gonna grab a drink while we're in queue, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Nice. Yeah. Rolly chairs on carpet. Always bad. Okay. And here we go. First game. We're playing against a pupper. I can't kill a pupper. There's no lands in this hand. I forgot we had an Urza. Is this keepable? This is real bad. But it has balance. Throw back a swamp. Could be worse. Just hanging out. I have to find a way to dump my hand and then balance them. I think, honestly, we're going to sack Horizon Canopy to draw and then balance them. That's fine. I mean, it's not great for the balance game plan. But that's fine. We're getting rid of caps. Big caps. Balance is going to involve us discarding a lot of cards. Was it 1? Was the play? Maybe. Yeah, balance is looking real bad here. Now we ballista at 1. No -2. Huh? Huh? We just need to get cards out of our hand, alright? We have to balance. That's fine. That's like not a thing. You -2 me. I shoot your Lily. Now an island here would be just lovely. That is in fact not an island. I don't think we have any other line of play than to balance. Very poorly. We will discard Jace. And Kitten, probably. This game has not been going well. Choose 3 to keep. Alright, Frantic Search. Force of Will. This card that I might actually be able to cast in this game. Emperor of Bones. How bad is that? If they get a Kappa Cannoneer, you only get it for 1 turn, right? Sack at the beginning of the next end step? I think that's fine. I don't want to 2-for-1 myself for that. Discard this Gadgeteer, man. Oh, they want to make another Voidwalker. Oh, I exiled a bunch of... Oh, no. Oh, mistakes were made, chat. Oh, I goofed. That was bad. Okay. Well, we're awfully close to conceding. This is exceptionally bad. So they get back a Voidwalker, they sack it, and they get JVP. Or sorry, Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Or a Displacer Kitten, but I think they take Jace. Yep. Brainstorm. Yeah, I think we've lost this game. Okay. No changes. Deck's perfect. I think just get luckier. Blue. Yeah, look, we're playing like 7 islands in this deck. Where were our islands? The mana deck base is certainly greedy. I'm not keeping that. Okay, we have a Mox draw. Probably pitch this double black card that I will never cast. We're getting somewhere. A little surrender is a treat. Yeah, we're working our way back to you, babe. No, up to Upheaval. They mulled to 5. Look, this is our game. Do they have hand attack? They might. I'm just going to cast Mox Sapphire. I don't think they have artifact interaction, and I do think they have hand attack. I just want for an island. I have so many islands. We're running like 7 islands. I need to land very badly. Oh, we got there. Oh, shit, we're doing it. We're doing it. We've just Placer Kitten to bounce the Basalt Monolith over and over again? Oh, it's all coming together. Forensic Gadgeteer. Wait, is this infinite mana? Did I just infinite colorless mana on accident? Wait, hold on. Where's my walking ballista? Someone fetch me my walking ballista, please. This is powerful magic. I was not prepared for this. This is a great format. So if I run out the Gadgeteer, they can just kill it. I think instead we have 3 blue, which is enough for Gadgeteer, Infinite Colorless, Upheaval, Replay an Island, and Mox. That is correct. Basalt Monolith does go infinite with a ham sandwich. Would I... Is this Upheaval? Do I... just put their lands back in their hand? That doesn't seem amazing. I think we're just going to cast Kitten and pass. And then see what they have to say about my Kitten. He's such a cute little case. He's playing with his tail. Meow. Oh, Infinite Investigate. Oh, I forgot this card investigated. So I could draw my whole deck and then... Yeah. No, that's... Hey. Tam. Excellent backseating. I would like more of this. I forgot that this card had more text on it. Yeah, I missed lethal on turn 4. That would have been dope. Vamp. What is this song? This is not like the rest of this playlist. Did we go off the end of the playlist? No. We've just switched into lo-fi house. I do have protection from 5 lines of text. That's too many lines of text, dude. I'm not gonna read 5 lines. Look how much text there is on this card. Miko started shrinking it. Deluge. Evoke Grief. Oh. Oh. Why is it Grief banned in this format? Oh, stack the triggers wrong. We have a slight moral high ground. Take up heat. What? Kill my cat? Joke's on you, I still have infinite mana. I think my opponent also did not read this card. Reanimate Grave Titan, that's a sick play. We will start with Frantic Search. I didn't want those cards. Alright, we're sitting tight. They don't have infinite. They can't kill me. They got nothing. I'll go to 10. I found my lands from last game. That doesn't do it. I just want to... I just want to twiddle this Basalt Monolith for funsies. Oh, am I gonna have to click this every time? Oh, I'm glad I didn't do this combo. This would have been obnoxious. Opponent discovering I have infinite mana. This is... This user experience is suboptimal. I think this could use some improvement. Alright, I got the opponent to F6. Now we can see. Alright. Get to 24 mana? For what? Just to waste everyone's time? Okay, look, we missed lethal there, and it was some of the sickest lethal I've ever seen. But it was also, in my defense, kind of hard to see.
Take this mild drug and you will have a nice sleep without any worry.
Oh, you think just generate lethal Walking Ballista mana and then concede? That is a line. Okay, we're learning. Game 2. We're getting better. Or match 2. Look, this is a totally playable hand. This hand's excellent. And our opponent's in green. Oh. Okay. Fast pawn, play no lands? Okay. Look, I respect that. Uh-huh. Here we go. Sure. MTGO fast pawn. Good combo. They didn't do anything. So we'll just kill the Nantuko. I have great doubt that I'm going to get a lands player with Mana Tithe. Crucible fastbound with no fetches. We are in danger. But I can steal their Crucible in the near future. My boy Jace. Do I Fate Seal them? I have no ways to shuffle when I brainstorm.
You will sleep
But I'm gonna brainstorm.
a long sleep.
Whoa. Interesting. We'll put Mana Tithe back. And we'll put this Plains back. Oh, is that the order they went in? You can tell I don't MTGO. I don't Legacy MTGO. Now they have infinite mana. Would be a shame if something happened to that Crucible. How do I want to do this? So I have enough mana to Thieving Skydiver and pay Kicker to steal Crucible. Stopping their infinite mana. Let's first Fate Seal them. Because they clearly have nothing going on. With infinite mana, they did nothing. 2, 3, 4. Kitten. Assault Monolith. Knight of the Reliquary is going on the bottom. Yes. 5. We're just gonna take the Crucible. Yoink. And then next turn, 2, 4, 5, 6. They just concede. All right. Oh, that's a good point, Melody. They could have. They wouldn't have been able to cast. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's right. Yeah. No changes. Deck's perfect. Hey, we got a win. Putting up the dubs. We have a balance hand with just all the mana. Is this keepable? I don't think you can keep this in Vintage Cube. I think this is an awful hand. This is amazing. This is a good hand? Alright. Hey. We'll play Colonnade. And kind of dirtle around. I have all my colors. That's good. But against a lands player that could combo off turn 1? Oh, we have more mana. So I'm seeing Talisman on 2, Everflowing Chalice on 3, and then we have a million mana. And they're going to have all of the Noble Hierarchs. And they're going to get balanced so hard. Balance now? I don't think we balance now. I think we Talisman. Balance doesn't hit artifacts, right? Lands, discard, and creatures. Yeah. So we Talisman. I think we have time. We Talisman, we Chalice, then we balance. Sorry about that. Yeah, you get another Noble Hierarch. Wait, why crack? You can't pay for it, my dude. You can't afford it, homie.
Supposing that creature, the one you killed, was capable of taking ideas from other people's brains.
Oh, he taps to pay for it.
You mean it's
That's not very good.
so
So y'all are saying balance now. And then Chalice for 1. I think that I can get behind that. I'm going to discard a lot of cards. But they're all bad cards. Could I have done that in the opposite order? I think I could have. I could have discarded one less card. Could have chaliced first. Ooh, Uro.
You only wrote this for the money, didn't you?
Gaia's Cradle. Jeepers. They're going fast. A lot of mana. Mind Twist for what? Anybody? Mind Twist for what? Is that... I think we're past the point of mind twist.
Go on.
Definitely discarding island. It's very actually good here. It's probably better than mind twist for one.
What is your verdict? Find the defendant guilty.
Oh, I don't want to tap both my white sources. Blue, white, one. You have all the mana, you'll just recast MTGO. Maybe I should have upticked. Not sure. I think drawing is generally good. Do they have any payoffs? Seems like they're just ramp. Vindicate Cradle? Oh, Vindicate Trop keeps them off of casting Uro for like forever. They're just gonna recast Uro in the near-ish future. Because I don't know what else they're playing, but Uro is a clear and present danger, and they can cast it. I guess not now. They can cast it soon. I really feel like I gotta. This is kind of the halfway point. This takes away a blue source and a Cradle mana. Destroying Cradle was correct, Melody. You were right. Not to be results oriented. But I think that was... Okay, look, we're gonna draw Time Warp into Urza. And then I think still lose. Oh, an island, turns out, doesn't do it. Alright, deck's perfect. No changes. Yep, don't want any of these cards. This hand has a lot of mana. In fact, it has infinite mana. You want Battle Ball? Why do we want Battle Ball? Infinite is a good amount of mana. The kicker one. More payoffs for my 1,000,000 manas. Oh, Battle Ball with Urza is that's a good point. Look, game 4 of this match, we will board in Battle Ball. Opponent contemplating life and the meaning of everything in an ever-flowing chalice. Thinking like Force of Negation me or something? What's going on here? There we go. Okay, 4 mana. Stick the Gadgeteer. I don't think they have meaningful interaction. And I'm not worried about needing to force turn 2. Sure. There's balance. We don't have white mana, so we can't cast balance. But let's hold off on our land drop in case. But we can't, Melody, we can't balance. We don't have the money. We can't afford, in this economy, you want to cast balance? Well, that was a lame turn. Oh, and I can't even force. Questing beast? Sure. Four turn clock? No problem. Not an issue. But really, though, not an issue. Still no balance. But now we have force up. It's good. Do I care about this? It's a lot of value. Okay, that's a good point. If I force it, I can just balance. Time warp me? Well, I guess I should post combat time warp me. That is a 2-1. What a card. Man, the optimal play patterns with this combo, it's just so click intensive. Ah! Okay. There we go. Well, I don't really care about these. Kappa. Cannoneer is an artifact. Funny story. Alright, let's go through this again. Here we go again. We're up to 4. There's our 5 mana. Kappa. Crack a clue. Sick. I don't know if I would call this control, Jose. This is more derping. This is Vintage Cube artifact derping. I really wish I had seen the memory jar. Don't know how I missed it. I pass on a memory jar in draft. It's a real shame. Aw, sick. We're 1-1. Definitively not the worst Vintage Cube player. We're nailing it. Wouldn't Blightsteel feel good here? Look, we didn't know we had infinite mana when the Blightsteel was passed, alright? I never would have guessed that infinite mana was something I would be doing. And I also am really glad I don't have to click through that sequence 11 times for Blightsteel. 11 times. Melody, are you going to click through all that 11 times? Because I'm not going to. So much clicking. And I don't even know how to get back my MTGO chat. I'm on a different computer, so MTGO, and a different account. Is there like a... Oh, I don't want to... Those buttons are scary to click on stream. How do I get chat back? Can someone explain to me how I get chat? Like in-game chat back, so that I can be like, I have infinite mana, and I have... Whatever. You know. Blightsteel. MTGO. Let's do some Googling. Chat bubble in the lower left corner. Oh, this button! Show chat. Boom! Guys, we've unlocked chat. We can tell people to good luck and have fun. It's a keep. No white, but... Turn 1 Retrofitter Foundry is not bad. Oh, no way. No way. They're like me. I can't win? What? What do you mean I can't win? Because I can't balance them? They're me, but better. Just because they have a Mishra's Workshop? Look, their hand has 0 artifacts in it right now, okay? This is going to be fine. Zero artifacts. Alright, I'm real tempted to balance. But I think we're just going to wait. We're going to sit it out. We're going to make a little servo man. Who designed this card? This is way too cheap. What are they thinking? I told you 0 artifacts. They had no artifacts in hand. That was it. This land taps for nothing. It just gave them a talisman. 2 cards combined was just a kind of a bad land. We're ahead, Melody. Up on cards. Oh. Well, they drew an artifact. Why blue? Oh, Metamorph. Sure. As a copy of Retrofitter Foundry. Oh, no. Nope, not that. Alright, we've engaged in a Foundry fight. Mind Twist for 2. Let's start with a Frantic Search. Let's just see what we've got going on here. Survey the landscape a little bit. I think we're on Mind Twist. Man, Mind Twist Balance is kind of like an anti-combo. No! Oh, I got taste. No. They are just me, but better. Oh, we got an answer for this. This is nothing. Easy. Oh, I should have attacked. I goofed. They're going to keep the ball. Oh, no. No. Those are not the cards I'm keeping. These are the cards I'm keeping. Whew. That could have been bad. Yeah, I should have attacked first. That was clumsy. Yeah, that was bad. I think they probably just let it through. Alright, what are our outs here? We have Upheaval. We just have to get up to 6 mana. I think Urza could get us out of this. It's a cool dude. Woof. Okay. Yeah, they're just playing good cards over there. Yikes. Alright. They have the Monarchy. At least we can get it back. We can steal the Monarchy. And if we draw land, we get to Time Warp? Stealing the Monarchy? That's pretty saucy. Could be something. Never mind. Forget I said anything. A little bit late there, Mammoth. A little bit late. Okay, we're dead. But game 2, we're going to show them that we have a battle ball.
All through the years, you'll remember that a man went to the gallows because she was too selfish to wait 2 hours.
And play 41 cards? That doesn't seem right. What are we cutting here, team? I need some coaching. What are we cutting Time Warp? Because it's not good. Even Skydiver seems better than ever. Yeah, Manatithe kind of is a meme. We do, right? Yeah. We'll give it a shot. Oh, okay. I like this hand. This is a fun hand. We have the Combo Nation. Just all the Avengers have assembled in my hand. And we have the mana to cast the entire combo. And then when I draw my whole deck, I have infinite mana and Walking Ballista. This is great. I think we have arrived at Get There City. His hand is the nuts. Okay, that might interfere a little bit. You have to play blue, though. this Teferi brings back good memories for you? Wait, Jose, you're gonna have to explain yourself here, because 3 Fairy has been terrorizing people on the playground. Alright, okay. You did mean exactly what I thought you meant. I think that we're gonna kick things off with a little 3 Fairy action. We're gonna put your talisman back in your hand. Don't daze me, bro. I'll pay for it. Don't daze me. What is this? Where am I? I think we just go back to the start of this playlist. Not a problem. Kitten? Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, no. This is how the combo works. Multi-kicker 0. Yep, I forgetted how the combo works. Oh, this sure is a lot of clicks to do this. How many clicks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? How many cards do I need to draw? Nice! We won. They gave up. We're winning, team. You dazed someone one time. Yeah, look, it scarred me. I now know that... Oh, I hit it again. Are we muted? No, we're good. It scarred me. The fact that I now know that Daze is in their deck, I'll never tap out again. Just won't do it. That's fine. 2 rocks? 3 rocks? It's a handful of rocks. What more could you ask for?
Very good.
Oh, they have a chalice. The race is on. We don't have a third untapped land. And we can't Vindicate. Oh, Colonnade, Frantic Search, 3 untapped lands, and then we can Vindicate. Look at that! Look at that line. Yeah, that's fine. It's like not actually fine, but that's fine. Man, that card's messed up. No wonder it's pointed in Canadian Highlander. That card's not okay.
Women prowls around the streets all hours of the night.
Oh man, I feel like we're real close to doing something unfair with this hand. Thieving Skydiver. Okay. What are we doing with this turn? I feel like Vindicate is past its prime. We need Displacer. Displacer getting Basalt Monolith is patently unfair. I need land. I need this Wrath. I think it's weirdly Skydiver. And then we will set up the Monolith now for next turn with Kitten. That was a tough turn to navigate. Maybe I was supposed to get rid of Plains rather than Skydiver. Yeah, I was probably supposed to get rid of Plains instead of Skydiver. There's a lot going on there, though. The hits just keep coming. I do need 2 white to Wrath, yeah. Which I have 2 white. First, we do this. I can do this. Flicker the Monolith. We still have options open. We don't have double blue. I can definitely do this safely. Crack Mindstone to draw. Still have Overload Dam up. Now I think we've reached the end of the road. We Wrath. Untap our Monolith. It's a shame we have to kill our own cat. Oh, if I get dazed, that would be savage. Oh, daze here would be career ending. No, don't do it. You don't have the heart. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you put hers back in your hand. And now we are set up for Upheaval. I don't think we can Jason Upheaval in the same turn. That's way too much mana. We have 9. We have 9 mana. Alright, I don't think I've ever seen this card. My Q key is not working. There we go. Okay, it's just a weird mana rock. Not what we wanted to see. Are we all in on Jace Brainstorm? What are outs? Or do we just bounce the construct? We're definitely casting Jace. If we are brainstorming Jace, I think we tap Basalt Monolith. I'm 1 short of Battle Ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm 1 short of Battle Ball. Am I dead? 5, 6. Going to 2 currently? Battle Ball buys time? Both of me. Odd choice. Unless Walking Ballista. If you had Walking Ballista, you didn't even have to attack. You just have 1,000,000 mana. Are we spinning? Are we doing the old Urza shuffle? What's going on here, opponent? You can path your own creature. One more spin. Metamorph. Second copy of Urza. Just for the construct. Opponent, play faster. You have 2 identical options. You can directly make a construct, or you can copy Urza and make a construct. What? That was not an option. You chose poorly. What? What? Alright, we gotta brainstorm. Time Warp buys time.
We know we'll be into it most of the night.
Okay.
The early morning.
It's not nothing. What? Are you gonna hard counterspell me, bro? I can still recast. Blue. Blue. 3. Okay. Pass to myself. Brainstorm. I can't. It's so funny. Okay. Alright. Well, we tap everything. Then we upheaval. Oh my god. That's so funny. I pay for the days with all of my floating mana? Cool. Mox. Monolith. Oh, can't cast Monolith yet. Hold on. Do I not get scrolly buttons? My hand isn't big enough for scrolly buttons? Excellent. I think today we are winners, chat. We can prolong this game even more. Oh, Ancient Tomb. To replay a rock And then discard 1,000,000 cards. Discard 5 to hand size. And then draw to Monarch and discard again to hand size. Oh, nice. They may have been a better version of our deck, but they weren't a better version of us as people. Having a good time. Having some laughs, casting upheaval. Chalice for 0. Sure. It's one less card to discard, I guess. This was fun. I'm glad we did Vintage Cube. Looking forward to doing this more often. Like I said, I think we're going to do Sundays, me and Adrian, but I have to wait for him to come back before we can really nail down a schedule. I think this is a good time to JVP. Sorry, the other J. You know what I'm talking about. This J's. That's true. I did almost not pick up Evil, and that was very incorrect of me. I don't know, put 2 islands back. What does it cost to do Phantom? It costs 100 play points, which is in theory $10. However, you get, where is this? So if you do reasonably well, if you win 2 of your 3 matches, you get all of your play points back. And play points can only be spent to enter events. So they're not, it's not a real currency. Am I losing right now to Tinker? What's going on here? Oh. That's fine. I also have a battle ball. Oh, am I dead? I feel possibly dead. We have to wait. 3, 4. I have 5 mana. If I bounce Battle Ball, I can't play my own. I can Foundry, make a 1/1. I think I'm just dead. Because I have 5 mana. This is 3 to make a 1/1. So I can bounce and then I die. So that line doesn't work. We have to brainstorm. I don't know what I could draw here. Does that do anything? I don't think so. So we play Plains. 3 fairy. Bounce. And then we're 1 mana short. Is that right? No. No, I pay with my life. Let me Phyrexian mana. Ah. Oh. All right, we are dead. That was really fun. I look forward to doing that again. I think for now, I have to get ready for Mundigmar, which is coming up on the main Titans channel. Tonight, it's going to be Lindsay battling Brian. Brian is on Slaves to Darkness still, and Lindsay's going to be playing the Lizards. So be sure to tune in for that. It's going to be a blast. We're not normally going to be doing Magic on Mondays, as much as I would love to. We will be doing Magic most likely on Sundays. But just be sure you're subscribed. Click all the buttons on the screen. Like the video, dislike the video, comment, type in chat. subscribe and then unsubscribe and then resubscribe. Tell all your friends to subscribe. Do all the things. That way you'll know when I randomly decide to just turn on all these lights and stream Magic. Cool. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I had a blast. I hope you did, too. Enjoy your long weekend or wherever you are. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time on the tabletop. Bye-bye.